to be streaming live with Alan Joel tonight. We're going a little further, midnight snack. Yes, man, rope in everybody and get your bun story.
I feel like running.
Let me greet everyone who is on the live with Mr. Alan Joel. Welcome to the midnight snack with Auntie Donna. And Helda is sitting in tonight to make sure that I behave myself. Lord, Brother Kenny, big up yourself. Good afternoon, good morning, Brother Kenny Nelson. Good morning, Sister Joan Govan. Good morning, Jacqueline Ellis. Good morning, Raymond Lewis. Good morning. Get your bun story and call me.
Yes, he does.
As I said to you, Elder is here to Elder Carl Stewart. Do you want to greet everyone?
Good morning, all. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going to be talking this morning. You know, it's midnight snack, and what we do, we have conversation. But I want to just warm up your appetite a little bit. Yes, man.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. We're about to land in New York.
All right.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. We're about to land in New York. The city's so big, they name it twice. New York.
That's what's gonna happen tonight.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Land in New York.
Everyone, yeah.
Big,
Olive Ace, good afternoon. Vanessa Lewis.
New York.
Hey.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts.
Fasten your seatbelts. Fasten your seatbelts.
The city's so big, they name it twice. New York. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts. We're about to land in New York. The city's so big, they name it twice. New York.
Let me say good afternoon to you. Good morning, Red Lip Cam. Good morning. You want to say something, honey? That will tell you.
Good morning, everyone.
Yes.
Good.
They can hear you. Are you hearing us loud and clear, guys?
Owned by loved ones.
We're talking about burning, cheating, adultery. So I'm going to let Elder start out. After the song, we're just going to ask God to have his own way. It's not that kind of show, you all. You know, it's midnight snack and it is what it is. Yes, man. So
I was inside because my name I own business.
Your Honor.
It was a complete stranger causing these disturbances.
Lord.
So me touching me wife.
Lord.
She's a wicked and awful lie.
We're talking about cheating on the midnight snack tonight. And Mr. calling everybody.
Lord, anybody see my trial of grief?
See my trial.
Why, Lord?
Did you know that there was cheating in the Bible as well? A lot of cheaters were in the Bible. And that's where Elder Carl Stewart comes in. He's going to be giving you the biblical side of cheaters. But the Bible actually calls it adultery. But we said, boy, now we're going to talk about everything. But listen to this scenario in the meantime.
Shall begin.
And remember, the telephone number is right there.
I was inside because my name I own.
Did you ever get bun?
It was a complete stranger causing these
We're in for something tonight, Brother Kenny. We're in for something.
awful life. Me two hand them was occupied.
It was occupied.
Shirt in the left and me pants in me right. Me hand them was occupied. Me shirt in the left and me pants in me right.
Tisha Ray Henry out of St. Croix, an original midnight snacker. Greetings, Sister Olive. Greetings, Jacqueline Evans. Ellis, good afternoon. We'll be right back. Don't want to miss this going on. You're going to get your snack. I don't know. I'm drinking water tonight.
Feel to agree, I
Go
was
get your snack and come back. Go get your snack and come back. It'll go hot.
just in case she refused to answer. As the maid downstairs, I got her. She'll only be glad to testify for me. I tell him, Your Honor, I was inside the closet, minding I own business, Your Honor. It was a complete stranger causing these disturbances.
Good morning, Mr. Alan Doyle. I want to thank you for having Auntie Donna and the Midnight Snack on your platform tonight. Good morning to all of Mr. Alan Doyle's viewers and fans. It has been a pleasure to have you once again to experience the Midnight Snack. The Midnight Snack came about through COVID. Good morning, Ma'am Flo. And some of us could not sleep, and I tell you, I had to go back to do some things, and we had to get rid of the midnight snack because we want to be able to get our sleep back, you know. So what happened is that we got some changes, but almost every day there is a request for the midnight snack. So we're doing what we love to do, being in each other's company. And tonight is no difference.
Hear me now. Your Honor, I was inside the closet, minding I own business.
Tonight we're talking about cheating.
It was a complete stranger causing these disturbances. And claims say me touching my wife, which was a wicked and awful lie. Me and them was occupied. Me shirt to me left and me pants to me right. Me hand.
Yes, ma'am. We're taking it. Mr. Good morning to you, Ma'am Flo in Brooklyn. Good morning to you, Darnell Moore.
Lord, anybody see my trial of grief alright? Why, Lord, I was badly beaten, found by loved ones, battered by an irate husband, searching for a man that wasn't I.
Yeah, you shouldn't cheat.
When we reach the court, we're gone inside. The hand of justice shall preside over this case. The trial shall begin. Your Honor, I was inside the closet, minding I own.
Good morning, Izzy over there and Mr. Doyle. Good morning, good morning.
Causing these disturbances, and claims say me touching my wife,
So, honey,
which is a wicked.
let us start out the religious way. We're gonna start out the religious way.
Religious way.
The religious way. So my husband and I, we're gonna run through some of the cheaters that were in the Bible. So
We're not sure of all of them.
You know,
But we're gonna start with the most famous one.
the famous one, yes.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the most famous one, and we don't know the man, but we know the woman. And everybody love talk about the woman caught in adultery. So that's the most famous one in the Bible. So what happened? It's a woman caught in adultery, and then bring her in front of Jesus in order to tempt Jesus. Basically, that's what the Bible says.
Okay.
But we never find the man. And adultery is different from fornication. Fornication is two unmarried people.
Right.
Adultery is when somebody married or when the two person married. So obviously the lady when them bring come wasn't married.
Okay.
So the man who she was sleeping with was the married half.
He was married, but she wasn't married. So
she wasn't
he
married.
had a wife.
Him had a wife.
Uh-huh.
But they never bring him to Jesus. They bring the girl.
Right.
Right?
Okay. All right. So tell us
So
about any other. Do you know about any other? Can you want to share about any other cheaters?
Well, I know, and there's another famous story where Judah is concerned.
Judah.
Yes, Judah.
Right.
Where Judah had a daughter-in-law, and she married two of his sons, and the sons died, and then the last son. And Judah said, "I'm too young. Wait a while. but she, everybody know the story. She dressed up herself as a harlot.
Right.
And Judah see her and, them go on with that thing and she get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And Judah turn out to be the man who impregnated her.
Right.
So, in those days, if your wife die, you're going to remarry.
Right.
So, know Judah had a wife. Nobody not talk about Judah wife.
Mm-hmm.
So, Judah have an outside child
Mm-hmm.
while him still married,
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a lot of cases.
There's a lot of cases of cheating that went on in the Bible days when the Bible was written. All right, we're gonna play one more cheating song with David and Uriah's wife. Yes, go ahead and put them up on the blog if you may, because we want to have conversation. Here's another cheating song.
Well, the man gone swing and the man gone rebel. Enough time innocent will get in trouble,
What a situation I found myself in. Seems there's nothing I can do to prove to the old me brethren them that me and Stacy we're just cool. Can't understand now it tight. So yet I swear there's nothing going on. To them none who said this girl's been always there to help me when I'm down. Worse when they see us holding hands and laughing together.
Strictly platonic.
Probably thinking we're making plans to run off together. Can't see we're just friends. They say I'm bunning my lady. Some criticize and say.
And also, I do want to speak about as well the rituals of bunning. The reason why this show has come about is because I received a text. And the text was, Auntie Donna, you need Good Morning Kimberly Mills over on YouTube. And the reason why I had to come back tonight is that someone texted me and said, Auntie Donna, I have a topic for you. Her husband missed a loop in his pants and he went to church. Now, this lady is living abroad and her husband is living someplace else. So he's going to church and the ladies in the church told this husband that his wife is giving him bun. So that is some of the rituals. So I don't know. Do you know of this? If you miss a loop in your pants, that your wife or your husband giving you bun. If you know anything about that, I want to know about it. Also, I want to talk about how did you recover from a burn? Have you recovered from a bun? We're talking about cheating, straight up cheating. Them call it bun at Jamaica, cheating, adultery.
Well, they call it bun because we drop, Jamaican drop the R off of everything.
It's burn.
It's burned.
So it's burned.
Yeah,
So the dictionary was right when it said, what the dictionary classified burn as, what meaning there? Tell me, I lost my paper. I'm not supposed to lose my paper. I lost my paper. No, sir. Oh, this not right. This not right. This not right. So anyway, the dictionary say burn meaning that when fire catch your skin, and there are different stages to burn. So what I'm gonna be talking about the different stages: first degree burn, second degree burn, third degree burn, or if you get bun, or if you just bun out. Dear Lord, I want to know if you get bun out, if you get bun, first degree, second degree, or third degree burn. Remember, this is just for laugh, you all.
I found myself in seems there's nothing I can do to prove to the old me brethren them that me and Stacy we're just cool. Can't understand now it tight. So yet I swear there's nothing going on. To them none who said this girl's been always.
And also I want to talk about the red flags. When somebody's cheating on you. Ladies or men, how do you know when somebody is cheating on you? The telephone number to call Auntie Donna in the studio is this: 718-569 718-569-6622. 718-569-6622. Don't have me sit down here doing all the talking. In order for this thing to work, you have to call me. Lord, we talk raw. Yes, we do talk raw on the Midnight Snack. And I'm so happy that I'm on this platform. And I'm not censored on any of the radio platform. You know, we're not really, we're not censored on radio platform. So we can play the music that will go with along with our topic so that we can nice up the things, right? So here is the scenario.
Everybody claims them me there with us. Say more time the comments them so unfair. Everybody claims them me there with us. Me overstand it, chatty a bit. We'll never see relationship platonic. Never go beyond it, always dep on it. Waiting for the first opportunity to grab it. Them love to say it, me no okay.
Good afternoon, Kimberly Mills. You're not doing any here tonight, Kimberly.
I've had it, lap a mouth crab it. More time them make all the empress panic.
Cause they can't see we're just friends. They say I'm burning my lady. Some criticize and say me up me cake and I eat it. They can't see we're just friends. They say I'm secretly loving you. Oh no. Them say we coulda never live so. I nothing one. They wanna me brethren. They ask you look how she acts. So you must say mad yo. Is either lie, lose your mind or something's wrong with you. And when I insist she's just a friend, him say I'm me you I deal with so. And if I don't remember when, him tell me when him burn him girlfriend. Can't say them things never gone from the day I and Ivan. Believe me when I tell you man, that is not the situation.
Well, every time when I talk to a woman out there, everybody claims them me there with her. And when me open a door,
That's what we're talking about.
everybody claims them.
Talking about sometimes you get tell lion and the unnecessary cheating go on when you never do it, but you're just a friend.
The comments them so unfair. Everybody
That's okay, Mr. Alan Doyle.
me no know how for no mind smutty so. As you see me with the girl, you ball out bingo. Ready fi go bring it come, then you have to carry go. What you really see is just an imaginary video.
Sometimes you have to deliver this news. Yes, man, sometimes you have to deliver the news.
Bet you didn't know that I'd live without you. Bet you didn't believe that I'd make it through. Well, if you thought this love would last forever, then baby, I've got news for you.
And remember, we're not staying until 3 a.m. No way, no way. We're just gonna be here for a short
I've
time.
got news for you. I've gotten over you. I'm not in love with you. I've been through the fire, through the rain, but I live to love again. You think I'd never love.
Who is your cousin, T. Sheree? Who is your cousin? The person singing this song?
I'd never face the pain. Well, if you thought that I would always love you, then
Good
baby,
afternoon, morning to you, Raymond Lewis. Morning.
maybe I've got news for
Holding
you.
your watch party, Raymond.
I've got news for you.
Come on now, give Auntie Donna a call. Let's get the show on the road.
I'm not in love with you. I've been through the fire, through the rain, but I live to love again,
And that's what a cheating does, you know?
But this is a sensitive subject,
The- it sure is a sensitive subject.
I'm
Because not
sure-
everyone, go ahead.
especially men, no man is gonna talk. Maybe some might, but no, they're not gonna talk.
They're not going to talk so them get born.
Yeah, no.
So who usually talk that them get born? Just maybe the woman.
maybe the women might talk, or the men might talk about somebody who them know.
Yes, yeah.
The men might talk about somebody who they know, but
Right.
not necessarily themselves.
Okay.
And but when I was in Jamaica, there was this one thing, like if you're on the job and you sneeze, they say, "Oh, watch it, you know, check home."
So if you sneeze, you're getting bun? That is one of the rituals?
Yeah, that's one of the rituals.
I never knew that.
Yes, man.
Oh, I never knew that.
If the man sneezes too much.
Well, Brother Kenny, you need to call me, man. Because it's a whole heap of things I don't know when it comes on to bunning and rituals and all of that. Me coming like on a Jamaica I come from. You know, good morning to you, Sister Anella Lumney. Yes, man, it's a midnight snack, and you know what we do here. We talk, we relax, we just have fun. But sometimes when you're cheating with somebody, do you think that you should cut off the person altogether?
Meaning if you
don't talk back to the person?
Oh, well,
or you don't feel to really talk back to a person who, you know?
Oh, you mean like if you're married and the person cheat on you, whether you
would you talk back to them?
I don't want that hard, you know, cause some, I don't know, maybe murder will go on, I don't know.
Ah, all right. But this song here is what we want to play for somebody this morning. This one right here. We're going right here, Mr. Doyle.
I've always believed that no one could live in this
Your
world
genre. We're gonna go right here.
alone. Someone to talk to, and sometimes you need someone to lean on.
This is a cheating song.
Feelings are often hurt, but if you realize you have hurt someone, think, what does it cost to say I'm sorry or forgive me? One day you might need a
Good
favor
morning
from
to
that
you.
same
Is it
person
Thomas?
again, and it won't be there. So never take a friend or anyone for granted. And remember what my mom always told me. Don't you burn your bridges behind you.
Good morning and welcome to the Midnight Snack with Auntie Donna.
Yes, Auntie Donna, how are you?
Good morning, Pops. Oh, you're up. No, sir, Pops, me can't believe you find me. I you know.
You doing what?
I hide.
You're hide.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, you know how to hide real good.
I know, right? Right in the public place.
Yep.
So, oh, you know, Pops, talk to me. You want to let me hear you talk. Maybe you can talk. No, we're not on the radio. You ever get burned before?
Yeah.
Talk to me about it. Tell me, what degree of burn did you have? Was it a first degree burn, or a second degree burn, or a
By
third?
my friend, I had to go back to England, and I went back there for a couple of months, and then when I came back, he took my girl and got her pregnant. So hey,
Oh,
life.
So that was like a third degree burn, man. That dig deep.
Yep.
You never burn out. That means burn out meaning you're just dead. You know, but that one was deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't, but you know what? I just like say, okay, that's what you want, keep it. And it didn't turn out right, and I was just sitting down smiling.
You were smiling?
Yeah.
I thought that was the saddest day of your life.
No.
No?
No, he's talking about the
No.
relationship that they started. It ended bad.
Oh.
Yeah. And I smile about it.
Yeah.
Ah. Jesus.
Because the guy he came to America and leave her down there with the baby.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So she was one of them run around girl, don't it?
No.
She wasn't a run around girl?
No.
Then how your friend just take her so?
She was a very nice girl, but I guess because I went away, she thought I wasn't coming back.
And then your friend just take her?
Just move in.
Are you still friends with her?
No.
No.
She's in Jamaica. I'm in United States. No. That's been done.
Oh my God! So I'm sure she's having some sad days now, right?
Yeah. When I came back and I found out what was going on, that was done.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh my God!
No talking, no
No
discussion.
talking.
No
You mean
nothing.
you cut
No,
clean and
no,
run?
no.
Oh dear Lord! Oh dear Lord!
Oh yes, I did ask a question. Why did you do that?
Yeah.
You did
I
ask.
don't know. You don't know. Okay. Bye.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, Pops, I want to thank you for sharing your story, your burning story right here on the Midnight Snack Insomniac. And hang around. This is going to be a fun show, okay?
Yeah, and I'm glad I found you on here.
I know. I know. God bless you, Pops. So I'm going to play this one for her because that one must have been the saddest day of her life. She must have had some sad day.
Where is my boy?
Taj is at home. I'm sitting here with my husband. This is my husband, Elder Stewart, Carl Stewart.
Oh, hi, Elder Stewart.
Yes.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Good.
Absolutely. So thank you, Pops. All right.
Yep.
You're
you
gonna
take
love
it
these
easy.
songs. You're gonna love these songs. All right.
Okay.
We're playing this one for the young lady who just gets sad. Pops left her with a broken heart, and then the other man left her with a broken heart and a baby.
The saddest day of my life is when she left me with a broken heart. I was feeling the pain.
Do you have a heartbreaking story you want to share? I mean, at this point, we're laughing after all of these heartbreaks.
It's when she left me with a broken heart.
We're laughing right here on the Midnight Snack. I will be with you up until about 1:30.
Try to erase all the memories. They're the ones that haunt me.
The telephone number is 718-569-6622. 718 Joy Mocha.
The past, how long will this go on? The saddest thing in my life is when she left me with a broken heart.
And you know that Midnight Snack is not where we play a lot of songs.
The pain, the saddest. Run around, girl.
Hey,
Run, girl.
we talking about cheaters.
Yeah. Rolling in the street like a patrol car. That's the reason why me have it full of it a scar. When you're going on the street, you look sluggy tidy. Girls like you can never muggle with me, no bother. Run your body, got a second steady. Cause then they
All right. Now this is one of my favorite cheating songs. This is what Pops did. Pops, this is what you did. You run.
Run,
You run, Pops.
run,
Hey.
run,
When your friend take away your girl, you just run.
all over the world. Each day a different girl. Oh, I run. I'm a runner, baby. Don't try to tie me down. I'm too young, too happy, too free to be anybody's clown. I love parties, pretty cars, and fancy clothes. I'm a road runner, baby, standing still.
Can I say good morning to Caribbean on Mr. Alan Doyle's?
Run, 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 run. Run, 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 all over the world. Each day a different girl. Oh, I run.
Does she love me with all her heart? Should I worry when we're apart? It's a lover's question I'd like to know.
Come on, man, come on.
Does she need me as she pretends? Is this a game? Well then will I win? It's a lover's question I'd like to know. I'd like to know when she's not with me, if she's still true to me. I'd like to know when we're kissing, does she feel just what I feel? And how am I to know it's really real? Oh, tell me where.
Good morning.
Auntie Donna, why you don't play some of those music over? You, oh boy, you telling your age too, and you are playing those music, and you don't play them over on, man. I'm gonna get you.
Me have to go keep my secret now in no pops. You have to go keep my secret.
You know the deal. Yeah,
yes,
we can't do that. I like that. I like this. I like this.
And this is why we do the midnight snack insomnia, because even Christians home, we as Christians, do you know that the most infidelity occurs in the church? Good morning to you, Anne-Marie Thomas Harton.
Of course.
There's so much cheating in the church. There is in the church is less dugu going on in the church.
There you go. You got it.
The sisters
right there.
Them getting born left, right, and center. Especially if their husbands are not in the church. You know?
You don't want to hear the Lord love me. And we gonna go.
No. Well, my husband will tell you, say, you know, you can't have a romantic evening with Rock of Ages, Cleft to me. No romantic in that.
No, I'm gonna be looking at you like, hi honey, you okay?
Yes, we need to have on some nice song that is gonna get us ready for the next step and the next stages and all of that. We need to promote these. We need to promote this.
You got that right.
Yeah, man. We are Christian people, and we need.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand. You're Christian one. You're married two. So what's up with that, Carl? Talk to me.
You know, some Christians too holy for God.
You hear that, Pops?
So
no, what he's saying, he's right.
Yes, of course.
So what happened is them so holy, them over holy, and them too holy for them husband. Or I don't know if this is also a problem coming from the husband perspective, but mostly the wives are too holy for their husbands, and they forget. Both of them stood in front of a preacher, and the preacher said, "I do. You know, do you take this woman?" And the man said, "I do." Said to the woman, "Do you take this man?" And she said, "I do." And then after that, there's no more "I do." You know?
No.
Yeah, she said, "I don't do that. We don't do that." You know?
You ever notice this? Every time when you get married, before you get married, everything was wildin'. But as soon as you get married, it's like,
it turns strainer. A strainer, you know. I call it strainer, pure holy. They're more holier than anything.
Man, everything, everything changed. She changed. You be like, honey, what's going on? Nothing.
Yeah, all she wanted was the ring, Pops. All they wanted was the ring.
All was the ring, yeah.
And they leave the man at the house and wear the ring to church.
Yeah, when they start to tell me about the Lord says, I said, hold up, let me get my Bible right here. See what it says?
Oh, dear God.
But this is a serious problem, though, where
It is.
Married
It
married
is.
couples are not taking care of each other in terms
Right.
of their relationship and how they view their relationship with God. Meaning,
Right.
even with children, when you're married, when you're married, remember you choose the woman or the woman choose the man. The children are a
Yeah.
gift. The children come after your spouse. So
Amen.
I was talking to a lady once and she said, "No, my children come before my husband." But your husband, you married your husband
Huh?
before your children come. Your children came after. So you cannot put the relationship of your children or with your children before the relationship with your husband or your wife.
No, you can't do that.
No. Neither can you put the relationship of with you and God before you and your husband, because you live with your husband and you live with your wife.
Yep.
In the same house, sleep in the same bed.
Amen.
You know?
Talk it, my brother. You know what you're talking about. Hey,
All right, so
some
I'm gonna
serious
get.
business.
Yes, man. Yes,
Sister
man.
Donna,
Yes,
I
yes,
gotta
Pops.
run.
All
but
right,
keep
thank
on,
you.
Keep on playing it.
All right, God bless you. And this is what go on sometime, Pierce secret lover. When you're married, it's nothing secret about it.
Together,
We can't play this song all, because they may cut me off Facebook.
we
So.
are alone. We both know that we should not be together. 'Cause if we found out, it could mess up both our happy homes. I hate to think about us all meeting up together. As soon as I look at
Anne Marie saying, when the man gone, you still have the children. Anne Marie, what does that mean? Anne Marie, give me a call now. The number is right there, 718-569-6622. Let us discuss that, because you may have a point that we're not seeing. That when the man gone, but you're planning for the man to go. You're planning for the man to go. It's not so. The children will go. The man will stay. Your intention is to ensure that the man stays. No, say go, Carl.
Your intention is to keep your relationship with your husband and
Yes.
your wife good. The children you have for just a little while. They're
Yes,
a gift.
because
You get them
the-
for a while
and
and you
then
grow
they
them
are
up,
going
and then
to
they're gonna
grow.
go make their own family.
Yes.
You can't be the mother-in-law that is always involved in your son's
Right.
life or in your daughter's life, because that will cause also marital contentions. You know.
Oh dear God. So let me play this one for you.
I've been loving you too long to stop now.
Come on now. Come on.
You are tired and you want to be.
All right, Pops. All right, Pops.
My love is growing stronger
They'll play my music, so I'll have to play a little bit of each of them.
to me. Ooh, I'm loving you too long. I don't want to stop now.
Okay, Anne Marie, I said in some marriages it don't last, so the husband is gone, so the
Okay.
child will still be with there. But guess what, Anne Marie? The child is going to grow up, and the child is eventually, some children eventually leave.
And it is unfortunate too when the marriages don't last.
Yes.
It's never intended for the marriage to break apart.
Yeah.
And we know that God said that, and Jesus reconfirmed that. It's never an intention. Marriage wasn't invented by a man, you know. Man
Right.
didn't come up with the idea of marriage.
Right.
Because
right.
if you leave it to man would have 5, 6, 7, 15 different women, every different state him have a girl. So marriage was not invented by men. God put marriage together.
Yes.
You know, God was the one who brought marriage into place.
Yes, yes. And some people have pain in their heart because of heartbreak. So this one is for you if your heartbreak or your cheating situation costs you a little pain.
Pain in my heart, treating me cold. Where can my baby be? Lord, no one knows. Pain in my heart just won't let me sleep. Where can my baby be? Lord, where can she be?
Good morning to you, Winsome Freeman. Good morning and welcome.
I want you to come back, come back,
come back,
baby.
All right, we're talking about cheating, rituals of cheating.
When my friends told me you had someone new, I didn't believe a single word was true. I showed them all I had of faith in you.
I hear you, Anne Marie, I hear you.
Saying, oh no, not my baby. Oh no, not my sweet lady. You're not like those other guys who lead you on.
And sometimes when this happens to you, you're gonna be saying this. Greetings, Natalie Moo Young.
If not for you,
After a broken heart, this is
what
how you
am I
feel.
living for?
What am I living for?
If not for you,
Follow Auntie Donna.
what am I living
There is a
for?
storyline right here.
If not for you, oh, nobody else will do. What am I longing for each lonely night? To feel your lips to mine, to hold you tight. You'll be the only girl my whole life through. Oh, nobody else will do.
Yeah, man. All right. This one is for you, Anne Marie. Because you not take no chat.
The tears I cried for you could fill an ocean, but you don't care how many tears I
Now
cried.
remember, the telephone line is open if you want to share a cheating, a breakup, anything. If you want to talk about anything in regards to tonight's topic, that's talking about cheating, infidelity, all of that, you can call me because we're not staying long. I will be with you until about 1:30, somewhere thereabout. The telephone number, of course, is 718-569-6622.
And there are no exceptions to the rule. Yes, everybody's somebody's fool. I told myself it's best that I forget you. Though I'm a fool, at least I know the score. Yeah, darling, I'd be twice as blue.
You look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel.
And when you see the red flags, you must know that it's a full stop sign. If you see this red flag, you know it's time to stop. Let me tell you something. This one, big up yourself. I know how that goes, Natalie Muya.
I felt I truly loved. She was everything I'd ever been dreaming of.
This is the ultimate heartbroken song. Listen, this is the ultimate cheating song, you know.
Never did show.
Lord of mercy.
All I knew is what I could see, and I knew I wanted her for me.
All right, Anne-Marie.
I took her home to Mama.
Oh, God.
Mama wanted to see my future bride.
Lord of mercy.
Oh, she looked at us both, and then she called me to her side.
Mr. Winsome said, oh my God, pull it up. It's not no love zone, it's breakup thing. It's not no love zone.
I found a woman.
What you say, honey?
No, I was gonna say that for some reason, and maybe because men had more control of it, for some reason the examples in the Bible were mostly the women cheating.
Yeah.
You have another famous one with when Jesus says he has to go through a certain place, and when he stood there by the well, a lady came catching water, and Jesus said, "Give me some to drink." And you know, it's like she almost threw 2 words on Jesus, like she started
She
flirt.
did that. Look him in. She did that. Go look him in.
She started flirt, and Jesus after tell out her life, say, you know,
the
so you
man,
have
yeah.
6 husbands, and the man we live with no one of your
Yo,
own.
me say she did that. Go pull a fast one on Jesus. And look at things that Jesus didn't have the word in her mouth. Go ahead, honey. Sorry.
But I think every father, every mother should tell their daughters and their sons, especially in the book of Proverbs, chapter 5, 6, and 7, should go through that like line by line, because Proverbs chapter 5, 6, and 7 gives you some hardcore relationship advice in terms of women, in terms of men. And you know, there are several examples in there. There's one example of a woman calling a young man, say, "Come, because my husband gone for a trip and him take a lot of money, meaning he's not coming back for now. Come to my house, come lay down with
the
me."
woman them did terrible still, you know.
Well, woman and man alike, you know, woman and man alike. But in the same chapter 6 of Proverbs, it said, if a man find out, say, he's cheated on, his anger cannot be quenched.
Wow.
Even though you give him a lot of money, even though you pay many gifts, give him a lot of ransom.
So really, man can't take bond.
Man can't take bond.
Man cannot take bond. But oh, the man them give bond.
There's been many wars fought over
over lesser of things.
over women.
This one is for you, Sister Winsome. Dinar, what are you doing up, Dinar?
I found a woman I felt I truly loved. She was everything.
Welcome, Mr. Alan Doyle.
I'd ever been dreaming of.
Yes, man.
But she was bad, I didn't know.
Go ahead and share now.
Her pretty smile never did show it. All I knew is what I could see.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Wow. Special surprise. I'm sitting down here waiting something to 12. I'm falling asleep.
When me sang them,
Oh,
me need me
jump
song,
up
you know.
is what
God
time
knows
it
me
is.
need me song.
Good morning, Mister. What a surprise to hear you have here. Up
You
here.
surprised, it's me surprised.
Auntie Donna.
Yes, so talk to me about cheating. Do you have the rituals or have you been cheated on? Have you cheated? Tell me. Do you want to share?
I've been cheated on.
You have been cheated on.
Yeah.
And you're free
I
from
don't
it.
do the cheating.
You don't. All right, you want to tell me how it go? You feel like you can tell me?
Oh, Lord.
Or you feel like you want to share it? If you don't want to share, that's fine.
Well, you know, men tend to do all the cheating. I don't know why. It's like they never satisfy. We talk about the bun, they want the cheese, butter, everything. Well, you know, sometimes, for me, you know, I'm the type of person that's very loyal. And that's where we have the problem. We're too loyal. Because I found out in life, no matter what we do, if a man don't want you, it's not gonna happen.
Wow.
It's not gonna happen.
Right.
No matter how you take care of him and you show him love and whatever, it's all boiled down to what the man wants.
Right, right.
You know, you what they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make him drink.
But during this cheating process, didn't you have any red flag? Didn't you get any signs that this person was cheating?
Well, the signs there, you know, but we women tends to overlook it sometimes because maybe we like the person and maybe we want it to work, or, you know, and the signs are there and we just ignore it until it's like come up in our face like a zit or a what.
Wow.
You know, and for, in my case, you know, that's why for me, I tend to nowadays really ask questions and not to assume. You know, I just
hold on a second, Natalie. Let me not. Hold on a second. Let me greet these people before I lose them. Minister Rosie B, the police woman, singing police woman in Jamaica. Good morning. Jackson Love. Good morning. Good morning, Chavana Chambers, and let me see somebody else. Kimberly Thrope. Good morning. Welcome. It's a midnight snack. You know what goes. It's not a religious program. We want to attract unsaved along this platform so we can take them over to the other side. Basically, that is what my intention is, so that we can let unsaved people see that we as Christian have challenges as well. So you're not gonna hear no Christian song, you're not gonna hear it, but we have Christian content because we're all Christian people who are going through, who people are going through real situation, real cheating, real infidelity, real burning, and real hurt. So go ahead, Natalie. Thank you for allowing me to greet those people.
No problem. So, you know, not only out of the world is something too, but sometimes it happens in church, and you
most of the time
better from the people in church. You know, and for me, you know, meeting somebody in church, you would think it's okay, they will act better, but some of them act worse, because I meet somebody that's in church and I'm thinking, okay, and, you know, ask for number, you give the number, sitting beside you in church, and you think, okay, well, he's a godly man and stuff. But that wasn't the case, you know. And then you let down your guard thinking, okay, that person's in church, you know, no harm. Oh, you finally find somebody in church, or, you know, in that aspect. And then you find out that, you know, they just cheat, you know. And for me, my motto now is to ask questions. Now, if I had asked question and say, you know, do you have a girlfriend? You know, what you intend? You know, questions that, you know, you want to know. That's important to you.
Sister,
then you wouldn't have been so far.
Hold on a second. Carl is speaking. He has a point.
That's why, and I think it's on the Midnight Sack, somebody mentioned it a couple weeks ago. It could have been Brother Kenny too. They have a thing called courtship. That's why we have courtship. Courtship is where you find out everything you need to find out, from a pin to an anchor. Courtship is when you ask the question, because, and not just courtship by yourselves, courtship with a third party, like, you know, with a bishop or your pastor, somebody responsible, somebody who you're responsible to. Because some question that you might forget to ask, them will remind you to ask those kind of questions. You know what I mean? And,
right.
And we find that the feeling that we get when we are next to somebody who we like, we mistake it for love. But love is not a feeling, love is a choice. Love is always a choice, not a feeling. Because if you can think about it, all those people who had somebody in their lives that they make them feel so goo goo gaga when they meet them, and when them work together them feel so good. The same
And
person
then
right now,
divorce.
when them see them, the hatred bubble up. So the feeling change. So the feeling can
Right.
change. But choice is the difference. When you choose to love, that's the difference. But you know, for all those who were cheated on, it's a horrible thing, and
It
you know, we're really sorry it happened, but it does happen. It does happen.
Right. That's why you need to ask questions first, because if you
course.
are the type of woman that not ready for a relationship and just wanna run around, okay. But for somebody that's serious, you know, and looking for something serious, you know, in my opinion, if you see somebody that you like, ask the question right away, because you don't want to wait until you're talking to that person and you're the person on the phone talking and feeling, and then if you bring up a subject or to find out what you want to find out, and then that person maybe don't want the same thing, then you get crushed. So in my opinion, be upfront in what you want, ask them what they want, and right there you know what that person all about, so you don't have to waste your time into it to find out that person don't want the same thing.
And that is why conversation is important. You know, and it's not just upfront. You know, you'll have to take time, and that's what Carl was saying about courtship. Courtship is not an instant thing. It's not a microwave thing. Courtship usually it's a process in where you find out, and like my husband and I, we when we met, it was like at the end of the day we still will remain friend. We have to know if we can tolerate each other. And trust me, we did a lot of questioning, and since you guys are here, I put him through so much. I don't know. And not only that, I put him on a table with about 12 or 13 other people. You know, because and I can tell people, I can give you relationship advice, because at by that stage in my life, I was tired, Natalie. I was tired of relationship that was not working. So I figured more or less, me go get my closest persons to dig and search him out for me. And not ask if them never search him. Them search him, them search him, them search him.
Natalie, I was invited to a dinner, but it wasn't a dinner. It was a CIA investigation. Because after the dinner was finished, they had a long list of questions for me.
I tell you, seriously, and
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then let me throw it out.
Yes.
Right? Because for me, right now, that's the place I am. What is the best time to even ask these questions? Because for me, because I've been burned and go through that and go through, I reach a stage where
I can tell you the perfect time to ask the
I don't even
questions.
want to wait to ask. So, okay, what is your intention?
Immediately after both of you declare that you're not interested in each other,
you ask it.
you start asking the questions.
Not right as you meet.
Because if not right as you meet, because when you're somebody meet,
turn
you
off. You just
you
turn the
declare
person
interest
off.
then.
You don't want to turn
But
the persons off.
After a while, when you declare interest in each other, then you should be asking the question. Because if you say, you know, I think I'm beginning to like you, and the person say, you know, I think I like you too. So that means it's time to be asking serious questions. It's time to get somebody else who can look objectively.
Yes.
Who can look objectively, you know, and say, well, let's see what you guys are trying to do. What you're trying to accomplish. What you want the result to be.
Well, for me, you know, at my age, right, I feel like if we are grown, and I don't deal with boys, so if a grown man said to me, right, and say hi, you know, and can I have a number? Or if I seem look decent enough for me to, it's okay, I get my number. No, this is my opinion. When you call me, I'm assuming you're calling me to some telling me, okay, you like me, whatever, or whatever. No, in my opinion, I feel like I should say, okay, what's the intention? Because, no, listen, I go to church, I did, and I lay it out. That means don't come with your foolishness.
Not necessarily,
Therefore,
Natalie.
if you don't want the same thing, you don't have to call back.
No, but not necessarily. Let me greet Bishop Gavin Campbell, Mr. One Burner himself. Gavin Sidney Campbell, him no give bun, a one burner that Bishop Gavin Sidney Campbell and Pastor Colin Evans is on here as well. Yeah, man, we're talking about burning and cheating, what is going on, and Elder is giving us, Pastor Bishop, the biblical perspective, so you can also participate in the blog as well. So Natalie, it's not that as you meet somebody, we as women, there is a generation of women that we intimidate and turn off a good man because we're too forceful. And men don't like when women bully them. No come ask me right away what your intention. You know, that right away. Just ease yourself into it.
You want it's gonna be two of you. So you're gonna want him to declare his intentions.
Right.
If I know what you're saying, you're at a certain age now, you're big people, and a man should come straight or tell you right away what he intends. But until he declares his intention, then you're just friends. You're just talking.
Yes, until you just
you cannot assume anything for him.
And you're right there. Before you don't even want him to declare his intention on the first conversation or the second. Right now, I just friend, a brethren. I like you. What you do? Where do you live? Or what are your interests? Where do your family? This is what I'm talking about. Get to know. Right, Carl? You have to get to know.
You have to establish some sort of ground where it's sure you can stand on.
Yes.
Before you can say maybe. You know what I mean? You have to have some kind of ground that both of you can stand on first. And that's where, because if both of you have a common ground where you can stand on, okay, so you can move on from there. If both of you on a common ground, it could be friendship. It should be friendship. Yes. Okay, so we are friends. All right.
Everybody need a friend.
If the person say, you know what, I know you're my friend, but I feel like I would like to go deeper in the relationship, that is declaring an intention. So when he declares the intention, or when she declares the intention, then is the time for the questioning. Yes. And not just by you. And I don't mean if you had grown children and stuff like that. No, you want responsible people. Because the children is gonna ask, how you gonna take care of my mother? Why you want my father? Those kind of questions.
Right.
We're talking about your relationship, not their relationship. It's gonna be your relationship.
Right.
So you need somebody who is and hopefully who is a senior person in the relationship with God. Somebody who is married. You can't have single people and give married people advice. It don't work.
Yeah.
Single people cannot give married people advice.
I remember when I just got married. When I just got married, and I was hanging around a certain individual, and my mother, my church mother at the time, she pulled me aside. And she said, do not make that girl come to your house with your husband. She was not married. So, she makes sure that do not. So, he's correct when he's saying that as married couple, you have to be wise or be careful who you take advice from, even as a single person.
True that. True that.
Yes.
You know, it's just like I don't believe, not even so much don't believe, you know, the saying where they say, it better you marry than burn, you know. I really
But
don't
that's what causes a lot of trouble
believe too
too,
much of
because
that.
you're married just because you are burned.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, that is going to be a
all that
problem.
burn, what do you have? What do you have? Because most people think, okay, you know, they're gonna married and it's gonna be blissful because this is happening, and then afterward it don't turn out right. So I rather wait until I find that person.
When Paul said that,
right.
Paul said that, he never did ever say. Paul didn't mean that if you feel like say you're gonna have fornication or think you're gonna do something that you're not supposed to do, go make it legal first and then you can go do it. That's not what Paul meant, you know. He was just saying if you desire to get married while you're doing God's work, but your desire to be married is stronger than doing God's work, go and get married. Because in the same passage of scripture, he was talking that some persons are able to stay single and do God's work. But some cannot stay single. They need to be married. Some women want to have children. Some men want to have children. Them desire to be married, so they marry. So it's the case of don't say you're gonna stay single and do God work, and then every woman you see pass and say, you know, someone could have married she, or every man you see pass and say, you know, someone could have built a life with that man. It's not going to work.
Right.
You know,
okay.
It's not going to work.
Okay.
So bottom line, we're supposed to take time to know a person.
Right.
That's what it takes. So thank you, Natalie. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, not right now.
Thank you, darling. You always add. I mean, I tell you, you're the best. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you. We gotta take time.
I found a woman I felt I truly loved.
Yes, man.
She was everything I'd ever been dreaming of. But she was bad, I didn't know it. Her pretty smile never did show it.
The telephone lines are open. You can call Auntie Donna at 718-569-6622.
I wanted her for me. I took her home to mama.
Yes, man, it's real talk around here.
Want to see my future bride.
We're not supposed to get platform and sit on it. When we get platform, we perform. Real.
Called me to her side. She said, son, take time.
And if you don't take time to know the person, this is what will happen. You better take time.
Down below El Paso lies Juarez. Mexico is different, yes, like the travel folder says. Cross the Rio Grande and you will find an old adobe house where you leave your
Yes, Sister Annelle alumni.
One day married, next day free.
Lord,
Broken hearts for you and me. Takes no time at all to get a Mexican divorce.
Lord have mercy, Anne-Marie.
as I came home to this empty house last night.
Dedicated to the one I love.
Yes, man, we're talking about cheating and we're leaving you soon.
While I'm far away from you, my baby, I know it's hard for you, my baby, because it's hard for me, my baby, and the darkest hour is just before dawn. Each night
go to bed, make sure you pray.
And tell all.
I'm not going dance tonight. I'm not going dance. Papa dance with your husband.
Life is a moment in space when the dream is gone. It's a lonely look.
Good morning. Good morning.
Auntie Donna,
Yes, my love.
since nobody not sure what and nobody not call me, I fling it out.
Fling it,
So-
dash it out.
So pastor, preacher, deacon.
Yes.
So, do you believe a man and a woman should live together before marriage so that they can know
No.
everybody dirty ways?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. When a man and a woman live together before them get married, almost all the time it bring a complication after the marriage. I'm gonna tell you why. You see, when you live together before you're married, especially, I'll give you from a man point of view. The man, if anything happen, the man knows him can leave because I'm not married. No strings attached. That's what it is, you know. You're living, them used to call it shacking up. You're living with somebody with no strings attached, but you're getting all the benefits. You get the benefits of a wife, you get the benefits of she take care of you, she get the benefits of him go work and bring the money and pay the bills, but there is no real connection.
Mm-hmm.
So, what happened now is, after the wedding, because two persons who live together, trying to find out them one another, oftentimes you don't know them, them not free enough to let you know everything about them.
Mm-hmm.
After the wedding and you find out, say 3 weeks after the wedding or a month after the wedding, if he or she does something and you say, but you never did that before. Because now that they're married, them feel like now them can relax with you now, and you find out them true ways. So then it becomes a contention. Oh, you never do that before all the time I know you. Or how you never tell me you didn't like this all the time I know you.
Yeah, someone said it now by pussy now bad.
Yeah, no, that is a line. That is a line for a man who try to forget something where him no work for.
Well, you know, for listen to me, Natalie. Let me get it as real as me can. You know, for the post can't in the bag, you know. The post can't in the bag, but you can feel the bag to see if a post really in there.
You're talking nice, Donna. Because you know when you talk about, about feel and all this, especially a woman that's really into whatever it is. How somebody go feel and don't want.
Yeah, no, but the truth is, the truth is, if somebody use that line, them not really intend to stay. Them just want lick and move on.
Right.
Yeah, they just want hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
Because if your intention is to be with the person, then there is, you want to be with the person. It's not the sexual relationship that's gonna make you stay.
Mm-hmm.
That's not gonna make you stay.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to stay, you will stay. If you choose to love, you will love.
Mm-hmm.
So, on a man's point of view, then, if you with someone, we don't talk about the worldish, because when the world you do whatever.
Right.
But as a Christian world, or somebody that highly respect God and
right.
walk in His favor and blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you and somebody dating and you're attractive to the person, and so obviously you're gonna be a sexual attraction too. So
yes.
How do you contain yourself? Because now you're not married, you're just dating, you love the person, and
okay,
like
all
I
right.
said,
you know what happened.
Business. There's no feeling and all and something, because that occurs situation, and if somebody who is more sexual you know, it does not go work.
Okay, the first thing is, you cannot put yourself in a position where something might happen. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to develop a relationship with someone, or you're going out on a date, so you go out on a date and you do what you're doing early, and you come back home
and
early.
Lunch. My guideline was breakfast and lunch.
No, go to no
We're
late
not
night
going
dinner.
to no dinner. No dinner
No
was not
dinner
happening.
on a cruise with dancing.
No dinner was not happening. No.
The dancing, you're going to touch each other, you're going to be close to each other and bring up all those feelings. And we're not talking about feelings, we're talking about choices. Relationship is about choices, not feelings.
That means you must supposed to come over your house. You don't have to go over females.
When going to come over, come to fix the pipe?
Chuma, me need the song.
Broken.
I mean, what I'm not saying can't come over. I'm not saying you don't have integrity.
There's
You
a
know.
type.
But what I'm saying is you can't allow yourself to be in a certain position that anything can happen. Because it's a way of protecting. It's a boundary. The boundary is not there, not just there for keep you out.
Yes.
It's also there for protection.
That means you must supposed to come over your house, because if you come over your house, then
No, so that means if you come over your house, something going to happen? No, we not say that.
Let me tell you something.
No,
we're not saying that.
no, the fact that happening now, but listen, one thing lead to another, you can sit down innocently talking, holding hand maybe, and who knows?
Well, let me tell you something. But you have not set a boundary. Let me tell you something. I remember one time when Carl and I was courting, and him come to my house, you know, and me just left him sit down and Carl drop asleep in the sofa. Me gone on my bed. Me not go get, and when me wake up, me say, you ready for go home? And me carry him home. You know, we never did go cross the line, because we established at first that we were going to know if this is a lifetime partner or a lifetime relationship. Let us try this thing. Let us try to see if we like each other, we can tolerate each other. And even the night when we were going to get married, the night when you oversaw, me oversaw, and we are call and say, you still want to go through with this? You still want to go through with this wedding? And me I say, well, if we not go through it, at least we are still friends. Me not give up nothing, you not give up nothing. Them sort of way there.
Right.
It's a choice.
It's a
Sister
choice.
Natalie.
It's a choice.
So if the person come over, that doesn't mean anything going to happen. But what I'm saying is, if you guys talking, all right, so you sit down in the sofa, you're talking, you watch a movie. There's no need to go sit down in the bedroom. If you sit down on the sofa and you find like, you know, you start feeling a certain kind of feeling, then it's time to say, you know what, I'm ready to go to bed, so good night, you know, we'll talk tomorrow, that kind of a thing. If I realize say you can't hold your own when you're alone with this person, then don't be alone. Because your integrity is more important. That's where the problem is, you know. Because if you can't have integrity with yourself,
if you can't hold it out with him a go think say as soon as you go around somebody, you can't hold it out. So you have to hold it out. You know, you have to, as women, we have to.
Yeah, there's no taste and buy, you're not getting Sister Natalie. You know, no taste and buy business are going. Or no test out nothing or see what go on. None of that. If the person wants you, them want you. No, and this is where all the questions come in. You know what I mean? You can't be shy to ask questions about everything.
Go back to the first drawing board when I said, if a man wants you, he do everything to get you, and if you, no matter what you do, it all boils down to what the man does.
Not necessarily. The women, it's not a one person relationship. It's a two. You have to meet on mutual grounds. You both have to agree. You can't say it's what the man does. Where is your part in all of this? Where is your choice in all of this? So women would say it's what the man does. You know why women say that? Because they want to blame the man because of what he does. We have to learn to take responsibility for the part in which we play in this equation. and the decision that we have made. We have to be able to take responsibility.
True that.
Good night, Garnet Davis. Good night, Minister Genevieve. Good night. Quite a few of you came on. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, Paulina Cope. Good night. Yeah, so you know, Carl, want to say something?
The fact of the matter is, if you're interested in someone and the person is not interested in you, then you're going, it's not good. If you're interested in someone and the person is interested in you, then if the person is interested in you, they want the best for you. So therefore, they'll wait. They will not look or seek to hurt you or take advantage of you.
Yes.
Because if they're trying to take advantage of you, then that's a red flag.
They did not respect you.
That's a red flag.
Your morals and your boundaries and your integrity does not matter to the person. But you have to make that person respect you. As a Christian, we set up boundaries. Yeah, as Christians, women, we have to set up boundaries.
You have to draw the line.
And
you have to draw it clear. You can't draw the line today and rub it out.
You know, this
and then you redraw it. It's not going to work because then you're not going to have any integrity with where this man is concerned.
No respect. Not going to respect you. None whatsoever.
Once that is given out, it cannot be taken back.
That's right.
So you have to know what you're doing first before that happens. And if you wake up tomorrow and it happens, either you are, what should I say now? Have no regrets.
You know, you have to be able, even if a relationship does not work out, even if your intention was to have a lifetime partner, meaning a husband or a wife, and it does not work out, at least you can still remain friends.
Right.
You can still have a person who you can say, let us go for breakfast one morning, but say it's not a sexual attraction because you all did not establish that relationship. That part didn't work out. It's not for you.
And that's why women tend to afterwards, after they become bitter of what happened and like blaming themselves, like, okay, oh my God, it did happen and da 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 da. So we have to be, as women, women of God, has to be. I'm just talking for myself, my opinion. Has to be careful, very careful of what we're stepping into, because that aftertaste is not good. It don't taste good. It leave a bitterness, so to speak, in your mouth. So that's why we have to be careful of the choices that we make and who we're making it with. And at the end of the day, is that person still going to be there and all these things. That's my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. And I pray that you meet somebody and not a pretender. I pray that you will meet a good person.
And then even, not in your case, Sister Natalie, but in many cases where there was infidelity in the marriage, it doesn't mean the marriage is over, because if the partner that is cheated on is able to forgive, the marriage can, the marriage can last. There are many examples of people, and I'm not talking about the Bible, I'm talking many examples of people who they were married and for one reason or the other, one person cheated than the other.
Yeah.
And it takes work.
Yeah.
But if they choose to, they can come back together. But only if they choose to.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, well, we'll go back to the show and listen.
Right. Thank you. We just have a few more songs and then we're getting out of here if we don't get anybody else calling us and talking about it. All right, God bless
you. Earth angel, will you be mine, my darling dear? Love I'm just a fool in love with you.
And yes, some of us are fools in love. But remember that love is not a feeling, love is a choice. You choose to love the person. You choose to accept the person with all their scars, all their idiosyncrasies, all of their faults, all of them leaving them socks, take off the socks and left it down, say, left the counter terrible. Me say, you choose. Me who miserable, my husband choose to love me. That's how it go, babes.
See him, so.
The vision of your love, loveliness, I hoped and I pray that someday I'll be the vision of your happiness. Oh, earth angel, please be mine.
We're taking it back once for you, Anne-Marie Thomas Hartnell, from the top just for you.
Earth angel, will you be mine, my darling dear? Love you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you.
And let me tell you something, cheating is not confined only to man and woman, you know. Do you know that, you know, people take it hard when people cheat on them socially? Yeah, man. People, as it come in on my
Give me
head.
an example, yes.
All right. So people take it hard when people cheat on them socially. Because I remember, one of my jobs, I was we had to deal with different layer of people. Like as a real estate agent, you have to deal with mortgagers, you have to deal with realtors, you have to deal with attorneys, you have to deal with this and, you know. And I remember when one agent decided she was going to choose another mortgage person. Oh dear God. So the mortgage person who she had the previous relationship with, oh, he was mad. The first thing come out of the man mouth was, she'll give me bond. Me can't believe that she'll go give me bond with another mortgager. Let me tell you something. I almost fell to the ground. So did you know that
I guess it's true for friendships also, that it can happen with friendships.
Yeah, friends cheat on friends.
Yeah, I guess it can happen in friendships.
And if you have any of those situations, call me. Or social media. Now that we're on Facebook and YouTube, you know that if some people, like, if I don't know which other program is on, you know, well, have a blessed night, everyone. See you later. God bless you, Anne-Marie. We're leaving soon. But, you know, like, we're here on social media platform, and some of them probably listening behind the scene, you know, people who have their own show, and they're probably listening behind the scene. So if they're having a show or a program on, and somebody else, they notice that one of their fans or somebody they know on somebody else's show, do you know that them feel so them a get bun, Carl?
Really?
Yes, man, them feel so them a get bun, and them take it to heart. Some of them get very good 3rd-degree burn, you know.
But the word social implies it's not exclusive. I would think the word social mean we're not exclusive to any one person, because social means social.
I know.
You're going around, you know.
Yes, but
you're participating in everything.
Yes, but the next person not going to think that.
Okay.
You know, all right. Say I'm a hairstylist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And one of my loyal client, go someplace else. A bun she give me, you know, she really bun me, man. Me say when she come back to me, you know.
Yeah, you're vexed.
Oh God, man, of course.
Tell her to go back where she go to get her hair done
But you know, something that never occurred to me in terms of I'm upset because I believe that people should have choices to do what they do or go where they want to go, because we cannot control people. You know? Yes, man. Yes, man. So let me play this one.
Since I met you, baby, my whole life has changed. Since I met you, baby.
This is the song I wanted to play. When the cheaters are getting on top of your nerves, you just gotta tell them to calm down. Or when the people them get jealous of you, you have to tell them to
calm down. In a words, it's a fight and a cause this conflict.
It's a cheating song too, you know. Me say a long time me not hear that song, you know, man.
It's a done this. If we fall in love, can't see myself ever loving somebody.
We're gonna play a couple songs and get out of here.
Calm down. In a words, it's a fight and a cause this conflict. No, you know.
Good morning to you, Sister Elizabeth Belknap out of Georgia.
Can't see myself ever loving somebody when I'm loving you, papi. You alone make me happy. We did come from far. Remember we days in the rundown car, but that never matter 'cause we love can't done. For we fun can't shun, so we function star. Fast forward this time to this weekend. Somebody vex them reside for be cheaters. You know see we
cheaters them about man, and somebody I go vex. You have a cheater, you have somebody's gonna be vexed.
In a words, it's a fight and a cause this conflict. No. You know, say we relationship better than this. If we fall in love, can't see myself ever loving somebody the way me loving you, papi. You alone make me happy. From where there me wondering why the hell we blundering. All this lightning, thunder, rain, the storm need to subside quick and go away. 'Cause I can't take this. Don't you see our relationship is crumbling amazing.
This is Natalie Moo, young daughter, China Kiki.
Calm down. In a words, it's a fight and a cause this conflict. No. You know, say we relationship better than this. If we fall in love, can't see myself ever loving somebody the way me loving you, papi. You alone make me happy. If you want to let me go, then me not go fight no more. No. If you can't look me in my eye and try another try, then bye.
And sometimes, in order to prevent a little touchy feeling, you may have to do some telephone love.
It sounds so sweet on the line.
Me say the telephone is the safest there is.
You make my day better.
And with social media now, it's safer.
It sounds so sweet on the line.
Yeah, man, telephone love until you get there. Stay far, stay away. Me say the temptation is.
When you call, I feel so good. Wish you were living in my
name. Me say if they were living in the same neighborhood, things would have gone. So then make sure I do it for the telephone.
Telephone love. You sound so sweet on the line. Telephone love. You make my day every time. Telephone love. You sound so sweet on the line. Yeah. Telephone love.
And remember, Midnight Snack is a talk show. It's not a song show. It's where me say I don't want to play too much song. You know, honey, so what you gotta say about the burning thing?
The burning thing?
Yeah, man.
You know what comes to mind?
Yeah, tell me.
there's a prophet called Hosea.
Uh-huh.
And Hosea's life is a parity between God and Israel. So the life that Hosea lived is exactly what God was feeling with his people that him called his bride.
Right.
So Hosea married him, this girl him know her from him young.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, him know her from long time and him like her from long time, them like them one another. He married the girl, that she get pregnant, she have a son, she named the son Jezreel, and then she left him. She not divorced, you know. She left him for another man.
She give him bun.
She give a bun, you call that? Boy, that the bun they hot.
When me go play that song of here, what's she name?
You know, so we can't remember what she name.
What's she name? What him name? Cause I
Hosea.
him get the...
Now give me the banja. Now give me the banja. Now give me the banja. Now give me the banja.
Me said that brother had said no. Him said no. Give me no bun.
It get worse.
Give me no bun.
Yeah.
It get worse because after she left him the first time, God tell him, say, go get back your wife, man, and him go back to your wife, you know.
And she turned,
and she get pregnant again, you know. After the baby born, she gone again, you know.
That girl there was a run around girl,
she
you know.
sell herself.
Yeah, man, she didn't go find her in her prostitute.
She sell herself.
Me, I tell you.
So you can imagine in the community where him live, all of them and them, how them look on him.
They made us say, possibly boobs.
Boobs are worse than boobs.
Alright, so I'm going to play the bun song and I'm going to play the boob song for him.
Now give me the banja. Now give me the banja.
Lord, me say nobody want a bun.
Give me no bun, no give me no bun, girl. Give me no bun, no give me no bun, girl. Give me no bun.
Pick up yourself, pops.
This is a little around.
Now special request to all the girls who love to eat out the books, man. One time, Lord have mercy. Me say he's a super cat and me say he's in a man. He's a super cat and me say he's in a man. The one sister said that talk about tough, but the girl in a Jamaica, them a talk about them bobs.
Hey, one more time.
Now special request to all the girls who love to eat out the books, man.
The books there.
Lord have mercy. Me say he's a super cat and me say he's in a man. He's a super cat and me say he's in a man. The one sister said that talk about tough, but the girl in a Jamaica, them a talk about them bobs. Yes, say bobs there. Yes, go and go eat him out, girl. Say bobs there. Me say go and go hug him up. Yes, say bobs there. Me say go and go love him out. Yes, say bobs there. Girl go and go take a set. Yes, say bobs there. Go give him a hiccup on him neck.
Sometimes it's rumors them spreading.
Rumors them spreading. Claim that I've sense in me planting, but I'm an addy Danny, not the juggling. I feel rumors are gone. Please, Mr. Officer, let go me hand. You don't know me and you don't understand. You see me flashing a Chris Rental. So you take that, me a criminal.
Alright folks, I have one more before we go. It was indeed a pleasure to talk to you, Natalie and Pops, and those of you who participated. It was indeed a pleasure.
I keep a dancing to nice up the place.
Burn leave pain in your heart.
Treating me cold. Where can my baby be? Lord, no one knows. Pain in my heart.
Natalie, I have to play this one. You see, if the person is not what. That one, Natalie.
Find yourself another girl.
Yes.
Who will love you, true, true, true.
Ah.
Find find yourself another girl, save her love and kisses just for you. Save her love and kisses just for you. Well,
now when there's life, there must be hope. And
there is hope, there is hope.
I am no girls, hold tight. And I do, second, you know, I will survive. I will survive.
You say you will survive.
As long as I know how
as long as you have God with you, you will survive.
I have all my style to give. I have all my love to give. Papa San never grumble, grumble, grumble. And the sun never fling down.
You just reach Raquel.
When I just begun, for the one to stand up on my feet and try to walk along. When people talk to me, I just could not understand. I used to look up in the face and wonder what is going on at the age of 2. What my mommy do? Oh, she made me properly and put on my beautiful shoe. She used to walk me to the park. She used to take me to the zoo.
Can I go out on this one? Because when you find the right person, and this is my wish for each and every one of my queen sisters, that when you do find the right person,
said I want you, I want you. Said I want to, I want you.
Hey.
I'll give you some time, even a little wine. She said she nah.
Let go.
No matter for me go, she say she read that baby I saw. And she not make no joke, she say she not let go. No matter for me go, she say she read that baby I saw. And she not run no joke. Tell me how you been
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. You said the Lord has been so good to me.
All
you
right,
see,
guys,
my friends,
this is it.
There is always somebody talking.
It's good.
You see, I guess they talk about me. But really, a child of me in my hallelujah. I said they tried to block and they tried to stop my progress.
This is the final song you
most
want.
of the time. But the main thing that they say about me that make me feel bad, they never had a friend like I ever had. I got Jesus.
You got Jesus.
Yes, Lord. And that's enough, oh Lord.
As broken as you are,
He saved me. He keep me. That's enough. He feed me when I'm hungry. I've got Jesus. I've got Jesus.
I will catch each and every one of you on Monday between the hours of 7 to 9 right here on Facebook and YouTube. We will be broadcasting into Nigeria and live on 97.3 Unity with Love Radio. Yes, man, this is a temporary comeback. I want to just let you guys know how much I appreciate you for just being here. I thank you. It's now 1:45 and we're going to bed.
Then He stand by my side. You see when the going, hallelujah, when the going get rough, and that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough. He saved me. He keep me. He feed me when I'm hungry, and that's enough, oh Lord, and that's enough.
Oh. Good night, Pops on YouTubes, and those of you behind the scene on YouTube, welcome and good afternoon, good morning.
That's what Jesus is.
So have a good night,
you
everyone.
can rebuild me now.
Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Good
Love you.
Sunday morning, everybody.
Why come I love Jesus? I say, arm around me. When you put me down, my God pick me up. Then He stand by my side now. When the